Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you. I'm doing this video because let me just pull up a let me pull up a couple of comments, and this is just going to just tell a little bit more on why I was or felt compelled to actually do this video. Okay, I just did a video. You guys know I did a video this morning, as I have done every day in April, because I decided to do my own unique version of Vita, which is vlogging everyday April. And I decided to do something that highlights my skills and talents, and also bring a little bit of something different and something fun. Also, along the way, giving any extra tips that I know on how you can, make inexpensive things look fabulous. Showing, as I've always shown on my channel, that it doesn't necessarily have to take a lot of money to be pulled together and to look fabulous and stylish and all of that. Sure, you guys see my hauls, you guys see my high-end perfume reviews, you guys know all of that, but it's not about, for me, how much you spend when it's concerning certain things, if you really do have talent, and if you really do have style. And I happen to have been raised around beautiful women that was way ahead of their time, and that taught me those things and little secrets along the way, and also instilled in me a really healthy level of self-esteem, despite what the numbers on a scale would say. And I think that a lot of women lack that, and no matter how much more they may have or what their life may seem, that's something that the average woman, because of what society dictates, don't have, and that is a healthy level of self-esteem. So sometimes when they see others who possess something like that, which is something that you can't buy, sometimes that will cause something to grow up inside of them. I came to a place a little while ago that I was not going to allow others' perceptions or other people's issues become my issues, or their perceptions become something that I have to try to change or alter or whatever to their liking. I think that with maturity, that comes along with it, being comfortable in who you are and all of that. Well, I've said all that because I thought it was important to say, since I'm already doing this video. But I just did a video called "The Famous Men I've Dated or Married in My Life, and yes, we go together." Well, you guys, it's almost 100 people viewed that video thus far, which is, you guys know it'll be 1,000 bots tonight. But it's 10 thumbs down, 20 thumbs up. And here are just some of the comments that I've had. Fun is just fun, let's do it. Another comment is, wow, nice. At first I really got caught into the drama and thinking, really? Until I heard the words, which I think was an old school song lyric. I think one of them was the song Me and Mr. Jones. Very nice job. It really seemed real. And I replied, yes, it was the words from that song, LOL. Not everyone will catch that. That's part of the humor. But anyway, the next person said, I can't. Girl, you need some new content. You are too intelligent for this. Time to regroup. And I put, what's wrong? Not bringing you the typical drama, vulgar, or video putting down the next woman is bothering you? Time to regroup from what? I put chuckles. Time to regroup maybe from serving each and every single day, making it clear that at my worst I fall a seed most best. Yeah, regrouping is needed. Of course, that was sarcasm. I also put, sorry for finding joy and humor in things despite me being ill. Sorry, I'm not crying like most would be. Sorry, my humor doesn't include every foul word under the sun just to make people laugh. I call myself giving y'all a laugh, but maybe intellect has no humor. That was my response to her. Before anyone says anything, if you feel as though that you're open enough, okay enough to voice your opinion, the only fair thing would be is to be expecting opinion or a rebuttal back. So you're going to get that sometimes, and sometimes you're not. Actually, more times than not, you're not going to get a response back from me, because after all, it's no way that one person could answer all of the comments that I have from the amount of people that I actually have watching my videos. Another K Thorn, you've been with me forever. Thank you, sister. She said gorgeous, and I put LOL. Thank you. Now, by the time you're looking at this video, I don't know how many more comments is it. This one here says girl quit, and then and then Heather Stewart, been with me forever too. Thank you, sister. See, I knew D up to his old habits. I told him we was together. LOL. And then Shauna Rucker, she's been with me for a long time too. Thank you, sister. Hilarious video, girl. You had me spitting. You said you had me splitting from the sides. You said once we tweet, we go together, along with rolling the eyes and the head. I was done. Thanks for the last. God bless. So I'm not doing this video just over, and it may seem like that, over that one comment. I'm doing this video because, along with spiritual discernment, you guys, and it may seem strange to some, but people that are spiritually mature, they would understand what I'm saying and where I'm coming from right now. And maybe it's also not just with the spiritual discernment, maybe it's also the fact that I've been doing YouTube for a while now, and I pretty much know what will happen, what will be said, what others or the masses will think before it's even said. Even if some don't say it, because I know how women are on YouTube, I know what will be, gossiped about, or people are going to think this or that. I already know that. But as you can see, in the past 4 years, it hasn't stopped me. I'm here to stay. Okay. You guys have to understand, first of all, there's nothing wrong with me at all. Okay. I went and pulled out my paperwork because I know a lot of you guys, I already told you guys that I call myself ill, and I say I make illness or sickness look good. You guys had to understand, it's not even about vanity issue. What it's about is maintaining who I am, fighting a good fight, not letting deep depression set in, not questioning why me, not giving up, not seeing the bright side of life, not living life to its fullest, not finding joy in every single thing, that's what you see before you. Now, my humor may not be your humor. No, you may be used to, people saying curse words all the time, and, being vulgar and talking about all kinds of things that I just won't do, because of my level of class and my level of respect and my level of grace that I have, that I'm proud to say that I have. Maybe that's the only thing that you can find funny. But for me, that's not the only thing that I can find funny. So when I come to you guys with a little skit, or doing my little modeling, showing my hair of the day and my makeup of the day or whatever, it's not because I'm crazy. I'm not crazy by a long shot. Okay, I'm actually sane enough to keep on keeping on, and it takes a very sane person to face the obstacles that I'm in every day and that I'm probably going to go through, and still remain who she is, because she knows whom she belongs to. So I went, and I know I told you guys, like I said, that you guys saw the video when I was in the hospital. If you haven't, go check it out. I'll link it below. But let's see, I got a doctor's appointment. I didn't even realize it. I see it right here. The 13th, Monday. I told you guys that when I was in the hospital, I told you guys that I didn't want to worry you guys, so I did not tell you guys some of what I've been battling for a while. I go through pain every day, you guys, and it's not just from my severe neuropathy. I go through times where I'm down. I go through times where it's a part of me that want to just give up. That's the human and the flesh side. But I laugh to stop from crying a lot of times. And on my channel, if you can't understand that and respect that and even applaud that, then it's no need for you to be here. I'm pretty sure it's plenty of channels out there that are full of drama and more your speed. You're not going to get me. I'm not going to be funny, because it's only a certain type of person that would find me interesting. Why? Because I'm not typical. I'm not typical, and I refuse to be the stereotype of the average black woman that's a mother, a wife, a sister, a daughter. I refuse to fall into the stereotype that society has dictated on us. And it's not because I want to carry a banner and represent, the opposite so much. I'm not taking that on as like, my job or duty. I'm being who I am, and that's who I was raised to be. I was raised to possess a certain amount of class. I was raised to possess a certain amount of grace. And in all things, to display that. I was raised to be in the hood, but not be of the hood. That's what I was raised by amazing women. So I'm going to let you guys see my discharge papers, because I don't think that people really get that. They're too busy thinking that something's wrong with me mentally because I'm doing these little funny videos or stuff, and they're, I don't think that's funny. And you know what? It's funny to me, because people that usually have to go through what I go through every single day, They wouldn't find funny or humor in anything because they're too busy either high, too busy either crying, too busy either thinking about taking their own lives, too busy thinking about giving up and giving in. I am the epitome of every woman who is forward tough. And if you don't get that, then there's no need for you to be here. Again, I laugh to keep from crying sometimes. So I stress to you yet again, there's nothing wrong with me mentally. And if you don't get my humor because I'm not talking about Tom, Dick, and Harry that I done laid up with and what I done did with them in the bedroom, if you don't find my humor funny because I'm not using MF and SHIT and B this and MF this, if you only find that humor or humorous, you're not going to get me, and you're at the wrong channel. But if you want a woman that is in the midst of battle and she still cares enough about her viewers, who are my sugar lumps, that's been with me for a long time, and that is going to continue to be her, continue to go against the grain, continue to hold her head high, and her children can hold her head high, and her husband can hold her head high because of the woman that she is and that the world views, then this is the channel for you. This is what I was diagnosed with, and I told you guys this, but I think that some people don't really believe it. So here you go. Can you see? Okay. And renal failure, in other words, is kidney failure. So not only I have this now, I have my severe neuropathy, and just so you know, this is my paperwork. And then it needs to be covered up. My name, as you can see, Kiana. Okay? I'm sitting right here doing this video, and every time I move, breathe, or even cough, it feels like somebody's banging me with their fists over and over again in my kidney. But you'll never know that. Every morning I get up and do the things I need to do and continue to push on and continue to be a wife, a mom, continue to run the family businesses, and continue to, you know, pull myself together. And I get on here, and in the midst of all that I'm going through, I try to put a smile on your face as well. How many people would do that? Would you do that? So I don't need praise from anybody. That's not what this is about. I'm trying to give you a better understanding of where I am today, why I do what I do, and to assure you that my sanity you don't have to worry about, because I am 100% sane. I've seen a lot of insanity on YouTube, but that's applauded. Go figure. So I've said my piece. I didn't have to do this video. You wouldn't have done this video. but I chose to do it. Not from all that was said, but I'm sure from all that will be said. I'm a fighter, and I'm going to fight the good fight until my Father says, "Welcome home, my good and faithful servant." I'm not giving up. But again, I laugh so that I don't have to always cry. Allow me to do that. Give me enough respect to do that, and it'll be greatly appreciated. I thank you all for listening. I thank you all who are going to continue to remain on my channel. And I hope from this point on, for anyone who questions, I hope that you found all your answers in this video. No skit, no look of the day, just coming at you as your fellow sister, who is in the midst of a struggle, who's a mother, who's a wife, who is needed, and that's not going to give up. Alright, you guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Much respect. Be blessed.